and we rise with the animals today. Saga picks back up. We're here at Thunder Hill Raceway. Jalen's with me. Animal style setting up the track. This is Super D New Year's Eve party. I get to start my day off with a little bit of arts and crafts. Let me show you what I've been up to. I'm really getting pressed for this exhaust thing. Cut out some aluminum by hand, which sucks. It's mad cold. This is what we're working with today. I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, take number 2. See if this will work. So what you think? What y'all think? You think it's gonna work? Take 3. What you think?
Snoot or no?
Sound boy killer.
Alright, yo, so today is cold as hell. I'm freezing. Behind me is a track. Looking at a pretty good setup. Pretty simple layout. New Year's Eve party. Here we go. Super D, NYE. This is the last day of 2018. Hate to see you go. Glad to see you leave.
So, busted out my tools. Got everything together to bleed the clutch. Look what the hell we got in here. Look at that filth. That was a good amount. Alright, I think I'm done with everything, and I'll probably go check out some driving, and then I'm gonna jump on the track myself. Somebody Rocket Bunny fender piece is about to get smashed. Pretty good amount of people out here, but since we got 2 tracks separating everybody, we seem to have a good flow. Obviously this has, oh, he went right over it. That blue FRS way out there, that's whose piece that was. But anyway, Jalen, it's New Year's, man. A whole nother year has gone by. Yup, is all you gotta say, huh?
Hey, what else you want me to say?
Help me, nigga!
Oh! Getting blasted. Let's see if the dude with the piece missing rolls over his own piece. Oh, got him! Got him! And got him! And his under tray's flapping. Good Lord. We're sitting in line. We're gonna let the car warm up a little bit. So what I found was the alternator wire comes in through the car, and under here it goes to my main power cutoff. There was a junction that wasn't quite fastened. Now, I'm not saying that's fully gonna solve the situation, but the car wouldn't stay on yesterday and the day before. So now it's staying on. I thought it was alternator. I changed alternators. I did all kind of extra shit that wasn't really required. So I did a little bit of troubleshooting. So let's see if the car runs fine right now. If so, thumbs up. If not, back to the pits and try to troubleshoot it some more. Kind of getting tired of troubleshooting, but I have to, because it just doesn't make any sense to be out here and the car not running. So fingers crossed that we got something solved. Let's see how it happens. And I do apologize for not having a wide angle view today. I seem to have lost, misplaced, or my GoPros were removed from my possession. So I'm all phones today. Everything you see is gonna be phone. I hope the quality's okay. I know the frame rate is gonna be a little different, but I'm sorry. This is the best I could do. I mean, I don't know. I'm not too much feeling like we got success, or I don't know, dude. We'll see. I really hope that it's okay, but I just feel like we're gonna have the same thing. So let's go. Let's see. That was just one run. Let's not get too excited. Let's do a second run. See what happens. working. I really tried to put hell on it right there. So I think we should be okay. I think. Car looks to be okay. Let's let it cool down. I'm gonna go ask people to see how that exhaust sounds. And we'll go from there. Is the exhaust still terrible?
No, it's way better. You can tell, dude.
Okay.
It's way better.
I saw you like coming down. It's like kind of back there. I was like, is that Lex? Because I can't hear it.
And I went hella off. but just the exhaust sound, because I was trying to give it hell and see what it sounded like.
Sounds good.
I gave her hell. I really gave her hell. I tried to seriously throw it and see if any motion is throwing stuff off, because it tended to be off of G's on acceleration or chucking it in this way. That wire would swing out. Now that I know it was the wire, or I believe it to be the wire, because we still don't know if it's completely solved. We just know that it worked these last 2 runs. I gave it a real smooth one, and then I just chucked this hoe. So far. But I'm gonna check tire pressures now that I know that we're gonna be really out here trying to make things work. So it's a little slippery. I'm gonna give it some. It looks so stupid, but if it keeps me on the track, man, y'all heard him say that it definitely does sound a lot more quiet. They didn't know that it was me because I didn't come with the hellfire that I usually come with. So I'm gonna say that's a win. No, I can't wait to take it out. I'm kind of leery about going over there because I think that my sound is gonna bounce off of those walls. I might just be relegated over here today. So anyway, let's do some prep. Hey, how you doing? This is us in the future. Hey, say what's up, us. Since we had a slight malfunction with our equipment, we didn't capture the in-car footage of the drifting of the incident, that we got a little bit of a touch on our boy. So, guess what I need you to do? Go, hold on. You got to get 2 cool cars. It was 2 cool cars drifting. Let's go get 2 cool cars, all right?
All right.
Alright, so here's what we gonna do it. We got this RX-7 and then we got this RX-7, because they was both RX-7s. It was 2 RX-7s. RX-7 and an RX-7. 2 RX-7s was tandeming, right? We was back here. We was coming from back there. We was coming down this. There was 2 tire stacks, one on that side, one on that side. You go right down the middle of it. Go there, first turn, boom. Then go straight up. It was another turn, boom. Then that was the end of the course, and this is how it went. So then the second run, I lined up, tell JR, go ahead and do the lead, and then I'm going to chase. So I wanted to go ahead and chase, and I was giving him a little bit of space. He's going down. And now back to our regular scheduled program. We got a little bit of love tap. I feel like my tie rod's bent. Hopefully that's just it. Maybe shifted the rack, I don't know, because it's a little notchy when I steer it. Let's just check it out. Hopefully it's just the tie rod. Wheels still look pretty straight. Steering wheel is just slightly off, but I think I got my toe plates there in the truck, so we'll true it up. I mean, it wasn't too bad, just knocked the bumper off, knocked that off, but I mainly touched that door. Got grinding on it. Ooh-wee. Alright, well, let's fix that. But sit rep car is performing very, very good at the moment. I did feel like it had a little bit of a stutter and a sputter on one of the runs. You could probably hear it on camera. As hard as I'm throwing it, it is low on fuel and it kicked right back in. So I think that was just fuel slosh. Other than that, I think we are good to call it quits, to be honest. If I've been to tie rod, the good thing about the PBM parts is they use factory tie rods. And guess what? Guess what I always rock with in the car? Shit, if I can get it. Bam! Factory tie rod. mad dirty because it's been sitting back here. Huh?
It did look like he bent something.
He bent something? Tie rod, most likely, I'm hoping, because that was a really light touch. And without having power steering, boy, that yoked it out of my hands. That was crazy. Let's get to work.
R.I.P. to me. Do you see that? Do you see that? That's what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like. This is probably what the other one looks like because the steering wheel isn't that far off. Oh, I thought I had a spare, y'all. I think we're done for the day. The good thing is this isn't a extremely expensive part, and PBM uses the factory units. So, not a huge ordeal, but damn, I thought I was about to be smooth in the groove. But whatever. Let's take off this front bumper, get these toe plates out, and we'll make it rock. So I'm just gonna show you down the body. Steering wheel is straight, and this wheel is pretty much straight. We're gonna put the toe plates on, and we'll get exact idea. But then you look down the body here, and this wheel is definitely towed in. We'll make adjustments, tow it out, but I feel like there might be a concern with the rack. Might have to change that. It feels notchy, like very, very notchy.
Elemental did it.
So I initially already made a little adjustment in there, and we're looking solid. I'm pretty good at eyeballing it, but I still like to measure it. We're looking at 73.25. You can see it right there. Yep, so we're looking good. Steering wheel's mostly straight. I believe off season, I'll probably just change the rack and maybe move to power steering. But we seem to be okay. So I'm gonna rock with that. That's what's up, man. Eyeballing it one time deal, son, one time. You know what I could maybe do, cause it's 73.25 on the nose right there. 73.25 and like maybe 2 pennies right there. Could maybe make one small adjustment, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So thanks for the help, man. Yeah, that's a fact, bud. That's a fact. All right, so yeah, I'm just kind of being overcautious with checking everything because the hit wasn't that hard. Like, this is the car that we got into it with. It was a sick ass drive. I was thinking when we took off, I wanted you to hold the camera. This is a very, very, very sturdy point on the FC because it's right that for its support. So it has that for the support, and it's built crazy right here. So hitting that portion is super sturdy. So that's really the only reason that I'm checking. And this guy was jamming, so getting super confident with his entry. So I was able to chase him with the comfort that I wasn't gonna do too much. And this isn't too bad. I'm so glad I didn't hit you right here though.
It's not.
No, but dude, that's cool because we just got the slight touch. But dude, that right there would have been like, yeah. So
That's my fault anyway.
it's nobody's fault. We're drifting, dude. We're having fun. So no. I just wanted to, dude. I always feel sketchy about
Good fun,
those.
either
Yeah,
way.
exactly. And it's New Year's, so fuck it. Steering wheel seems fairly straight. I'm gonna see how the car feels on steer though, because now the rack feels tougher than it used to be, than it usually is. So I'm gonna assume we got an issue on the rack. But let me drive it around. I'll let you guys know how it feels. All right, rack seems to be okay. The car is driving super straight. Hands ain't on the wheel. I think we're good. We're good, honestly. Oh, but I do hear, hey, I do hear my power steering pump now is making a little bit of a whine. Soundboy killer. Maybe that hit on the steering rack
jolted it. I don't know, maybe. Look at that rotary just moving off in second gear like that. But yeah, we seem to be good. I am comfortable with that. The car's not pulling anywhere, so we're all right, boys. We are all right. I'm gonna call it cutting my losses, not like it's any loss to be had. Super simple parts to be replaced. I'm gonna replace them just so that I know they're true. Ball joints aren't really a thing on this car, but it's tie rod ends and the tie rod. So we'll replace tie rod ends and tie rods. And a diff is squeaking. Tie rod ends and tie rods will be replaced, and I kind of want to replace the diff too. Let's put work in this bitch. But we're done. We're done. I'm gonna load her up. We're gonna head home and partake in the New Year's activity. Let's look at Austin. They ripping over here. They got the tractor themselves. And that might be that Amelia chick, right? She's getting into it. What's up, bud? How you doing? How's everything? Not bad. Oh, no, you're good. That's what it's all about.
You guys, I don't know what the other FC is.
Oh, yeah, JR?
Yeah, white or silver.
Yeah. Did it look cool?
Oh, yeah, you guys did great.
We got a little bumpy going on, but it was all right. All right, we are loaded up. We're out of here. How's it? Yo! Happy New Year's, mate. Hey, look at the guy. I'm good.
Everything was alright, right? Your car wasn't too loud?
Oh, dude, I don't know. I corked the shit out of it, but it is what it is. So overall, good experience. The vibe was right. I still am kind of bummed that I wasn't able to get the kind of footage that I wanted because I don't have GoPros. I absolutely am racking my brain as to where they could be or what happened to them. Like, even the batteries are gone. So I don't know if I left my doors unlocked and somebody grabbed them, because I think I brought them in, but I can't even be certain because they wouldn't really be missing in the house. We don't keep a dirty house like that. So I'm bummed about that, but I'm pretty happy that we got to drive. Jay got to ride with me. We got a couple of good runs in. Most of the issue, what was that? What if those were GoPros? What the heck was that? The couple of issues that I had are sorted. So it seems to be sorted. So now let's refresh. What?
I think it's a GoPro.
Do you think it's serious? Real shit?
Oh.
No. Okay, GoPro mounts. Nah, womp. But anyway, I feel like we're at a good place now for me to refresh the car. I was really stressing out about that shit. So now I don't really feel bad, like if we pull the ECUs out and replace it with some new shit, more modern shit, because I'm running on like 2009 equipment, and all of that works well when it's in harmony. But I kind of would like to change up stuff so that I can monitor the car better, that I can drive it harder and know everything is 100% okay. Like, I barely have gauges in the car. I only got the minimum temp. You kind of want to have temp going in and temp coming out of radiator. Well, going in and out of the block, you should say. So, damn. Things like that are what I want to change. I don't have air fuel gauge. I don't have EGTs. So, I might just bite the bullet and go for a whole dash. And that way I can put everything that I need on there. I got one engine temp and I got the boost gauge. Those will stay. But then I can get the other information, voltage, all of that. Because think about it. If I had gauges, right? And this is my bad. If I had gauges, I would have saw the voltage cut and then come back up. I would have known it's a power issue. Instead of me just throwing parts at it.
through fuel pumps, fuel filters, injectors, coil packs. I've thrown so much shit at the car that didn't solve anything and kept me off of the track. Or I should say, even though I was putting it on the track and still running it, I wasn't having the best time because I was always dude had a serious 5-gallon cowboy hat. I was always under the concern that something could happen. And who knows, I could have blew my damn car up being stubborn. So I need to take it more serious. As I grab parts for the car that y'all choose for me to build this year, I'm going to put more intelligent pieces on the RX-7 and get it up to where it needs to be. So that's going to be the plan for the off season, grabbing parts for 2 cars, and we're going to make one even smarter than it is, and we're going to build one from the ground up. So we're done. Jalen, you done?
Yep.
Of course he's done. You see that phone in his hand? He's done, son. So we out, yo. Happy New Year's, man. Have a good one. We are inbound to have some dinner, so.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
He don't know what else to say. We gone, cuz.